welcome to Northway. Over the years, the Great Western Railway gave us some wonderful locomotives, didn't they? Well, let's look at a few more of those today. If you were asked to name some of the features that made the Great Western locomotives so appealing, what would you say? The copper-capped chimney, the green livery, the taper boiler. Well, the taper boiler was the brainchild of Churchward, but his successor, Collett, C.B. Collett, who took over in 1922, gave us some of the best express locomotives ever. And we're looking here at the Castle. Now, in the Locomotive Trials 1926, the Castle competed against the Pacific locomotives on the LNER. The A1, the Flying Scotsman, before it became an A3. And the Castle was deemed to be, in almost all ways, a superior locomotive. The Castle is one of the best locomotives ever made. It has to be. Where we're looking at number 5050, Earl of Saint-Germain here. And we're going to see the Earl of Saint-Germain running today. The King. Is the King class locomotive the king of all steam locomotives? Just a question I'm throwing out there, rhetorical, I don't want an answer. They certainly were very, very powerful, very heavy, but Collett gave us a great icon here. Another Collett special, the Grange. We're looking here at Hardwick Grange. I think the Granges first appeared in 1937. There were going to be a lot more Granges, but a guy called Adolf Hitler put a stop to all that. I can't do a video about Great Western locomotives and not have a prairie tank. Hold on, you just did in part 1. Oh yeah, well, part 2 we're going to have a prairie tank. Here it is, the so-called small prairie. It's the 4750 class. This is number 5555. Splendid little model of a splendid loco. And the only one today which is not a Collett locomotive is the Hawksworth. Hawksworth came after Collett in the late 1940s. It didn't have very long before the Great Western Railway became part of British Railways, 1948. But he did produce the County, the 460 County, which we're looking at here, the County of Carnarvon. Okay, let's get these wonderful Great Western locomotives running, shall we?